Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So we have a pretty big head and shoulders forming here on the 8-hour. We had a solid move into the close of the week, and we were looking at a weekly bit of structure here. And you can see this is the 3 weeks here, another week here, a bit of rejection up here. So this level, which we've closed above, which is 37.30, and I would say 3700, is fairly key at the moment. So tails, and I was really expecting this just to reject this area and continue down, but the bulls came out fighting going into the close. So that is in itself a very strong message. I still think that this 3700 area is the line in the sand. We start dropping below that and rejecting that on the higher time frames again, I'd expect to move to downside. But for all intents and purposes, this here, I can do that, has been a range. It still is a range. There's the upper end of the range there. So technically it still is a range. We'd want to see us get, there's two areas here. Just get the zone in. There we go. So I'm picking up those tails and these tails here. So that is the zone. You can see the 155 EMAs in that area as well. So technically we're still in a downtrend on the 8-hour. There's no indication that that has changed. Big week of earnings out this week with the FANG stocks coming out with their earnings. So that could influence what's going on quite substantially. Now, if we look at the 3-hour, we had a crossover of the moving averages, but we were kind of flat and all over the place and then above and below. So there's no real structure forming there. But now we've got a solid close above here. We do have quite a bit of structure to the left. I'm just going to fine tune this level. You can see there, here, even this pin bar, double pin bar here on that level, that's null and void. So we dropped below it and then we've broken above it, but we haven't tested it. So that would be an area of interest. That's 37.25. That would be a very strong area of interest at the moment. Now, if you drop down to the hour, you're going to see these tails here are also going to offer some level of support or potential support. You look to the left, you can see all the interaction here. So what we're looking at is 37.40, 37.25, and I would definitely add 3700 in, which I'm assuming is here. 37.12, yeah, 37.11, 37.12, 3700. So those are the three areas I'd be paying attention to. Price gets back into this area, I'd be looking to buy as soon as I see the price action. Price action I'm looking for, pin bars and inside bars. So I just want to check, because every other index has been, there hasn't been a level, and it's the same on S&P. So the pullback here was not off any level to the left. So it doesn't matter which way I would have looked at it, there was definitely no opportunity to buy into this, and this was not looking positive. There was a retest, sort of a break of the 155 and then a decent retest of that. So that may have been an opportunity there. 200-point stop loss for 700-point gain. So definitely would have been an opportunity there, but not something that I like playing. Could argue that it was a retest of this break here. Anyway, we'd made the decision not to trade on Friday, which always happens when you make those decisions. Then you get these massive breaks, which don't really make sense. Anyway, so for me at the moment, a strong move. We are talking about, I think it was 3% or something, 3.6% move off the lows and then closed on our highs. That's a pretty strong bullish move. Look at the oscillators on the 15 minutes at the moment. We're looking for structure. Don't think that's going to be structure. This to me is the nearest bit of structure that we've got. Just adding this pin bar in here. So 37.46, 37.40, 37.25, 3700 are the areas to pay attention to. Don't think we're going to get that low. And then what we're looking for, I need to put one more line on this chart because that is the previous high. And you see how messy it is, and that just indicates how much support and resistance is in this zone. So this is obviously the first level that we'll be paying attention to. This is our first target area right here, and that is at 38.30. So anything from there, that's basically an 860 point move for probably a 200 point gain. So that's, what's that, 4 to 1. Yeah, 4 to 1 trade. That is pretty much the structure we're seeing. If we get above this zone here, or above this target area of 38.30, 3800, and we find support there, then we're looking for 38.50, and then we should start seeing some kind of a reversal. But everything hinges on results this week. Let's see what's going to happen there, and just pay attention to it. I think the best way to do this on the 15-minute as usual, and pay attention to your levels. You're looking to go with the current trend. Current trend at the moment is up on the 15-minute and on the hour. So you're looking for a pullback on structure. You're looking for a retest of the moving averages, etc. And that is basically means we need to be looking for opportunities to buy right now. But cautiously, keep those stops really tight because the higher time frames, not quite bullish just yet. Okay, anyway, so that's kind of my view. If we start getting support in any of these areas I've given you here, we're looking for price action. Price action is inside bars, pin bars, or engulfing bars, and they need to be, the tails need to be on the level, not the body. And we'll look for a buying opportunity on the break of that price action with a stop just below it. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.